Hey, I'm glad to be back with you. Last minute decision to do some news. I picked up a few more stories than I was planning. I figured I would have the luck in doing so. I want to show you this little hat here. Guy I go to gym with. He was a conductor on that railroad, and he gave me the hat. I'm trying to get me a railroad hat like the engineers wear. I got my cowboy hats and my Arizona cap. By the way, a conductor on a train is in charge, not the engineer. And Ernest Bonak did a movie about it one time, and Lee Marvin back between the conductor and bell. But anyway, some of the news today, sadly, a parking garage collapse in New York City, and officials warned of injury. I think as one person died so far, and our hearts prayers go out to them. No one has accessed blame yet, but anything man builds breaks. Now, Fox News reaches settlement in the defamation case against the voting machine people. It was for about $780,000. A couple of commentators said before a couple of days ago, I think might have been Bill Riley, that Fox was settled because Rudolph Murdoch was not going to take the time to go to court. It's nice to be able to pay $750 million because you don't have time to go to court. Now, Senator McConnell, he's back to work. We wish him well. Had a hard fall, but he's going to vote to block Democrats' attempt to remove Senator Barbara Feinstein from the Judicial Committee, and I believe he should. And granted, she's her health is going down. Whether she still make decisions, probably I think so, because she'd remove herself. But I think it goes a little deeper than this. People are not old cars that you throw away when they get old. If she can't do her job, yes, she has to go. But this is more about the Democrats getting somebody on there that they can control. You can't control her. She's liberal, but you can't control her. That's my view. Now, President Putin and Zelensky both rallied the troops with war opposed for a new phase. I guess a lamest term of new phase is more young boys and girls getting killed. Now, here's something. Get your pad and pencil out because this is earth-shattering news. 2/3 of Americans say their wages lag behind inflation. I'm just teasing a little bit. I live off my Social Security. Yeah, I mean, sure they feel that way. When you go to the store and you got to pay $100 or $75 worth of groceries, yeah, your paycheck's not keeping up, and it's going to stay that way, I'm afraid, until we start producing more oil, become more independent. See, with this um, needing oil from everybody around the world, our enemies, through hook or crook, is giving us the shaft. I'm trying to think of a better way to say that, but we need to get back in control of our country. Now, North Korea, there's a little man, Kim Jong-dong, whatever his name is, has announced that it's tested a solid fuel intercontinental ballistic missile for the first time. It's supposed to be able to go rather far. I don't know. He spends all of his time testing missiles. Might be good if he spent a little time trying to improve the economy and the well-being of the people of North Korea. And I'm like most Republicans. I don't have anything against the people of North Korea, China, Russia, but it's their leadership that keeps me up late at night. Now, e-cigarettes has to pay 462 million fines for targeting young people. I don't know whether that fine is fair, whether it's the right amount, it might be too much, too little. But yeah, I have a little problem with advertisers in general trying to sway young voters. It could be a set of jeans. I mean, getting them convinced if they buy those jeans the rest of their life, the girl's going to think they're the sexiest people out. Now, the guy that leaked the Pentagon Papers, young boy, well, he's a man, but mentally he's probably a 16-year-old. I think he's 21. Going to decide whether he can be um, released on a bond. I don't have too much of a problem with that, providing that they can show that he is not a puppet of another government. If he is, then they have to take another look at it because either he'll escape or someone will knock him off. Now, Kellen again, also in the news, boy, he's a busy boy today. Um, First spy satellite is ready for launch. I think we should shoot it down as soon as it gets up in the air. And wastewater to be analyzed for illegal drugs in California County. Um, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to probably find it's 50% drugs. So, not, I think, covered pretty well everything. Just want to mention that Scooter appreciates the interest and the prayers everybody's showing us. My border collie aggressively, and I repeat, aggressively fighting cancer, and he will win. But if you'd like to send him an email, to send it to cowboyrons, R-O-N-S, at gmail.com. Attention, Scooter. And before I go to bed every night, I'll read those emails to him. Anything else? And don't forget to go on my blog site, cowboyron.com. We got a new template there. I produce, I'm not produce, but I put this news on there, different categories about the West, old timey music. I put things like on the things that still make my day. There's about 5 categories on the things that still make my day. And one of the ones I put, I think, on bumper stickers. I used to read them. I drove the buses down around the Jefferson Memorial, be a lot of traffic. And one of them says, if you don't like the way I'm driving, get off the sidewalk. The other one I really like says, my take home paycheck won't get me there. And boy, that's the God honest truth. Okay, till next time, Cowboy Ron saying so long.